Hello everybody, my name is Creeper Galactic and welcome to episode 3 of the Operation series. Now before we start, we're gonna go to a video taking place in the past that celebrates the 100 days in this Minecraft world. It was originally going to be in the previous video, but that video was already too long. So it'll be in the start of this. So enjoy. I just realized I'm currently editing the video and I just realized if you check here, it's day 99. So I want to show this with the shader pack that I'm using. It's a complementary reimagined shader pack. We're currently waiting for the sun to set, we'll sleep, and then we're at day 100. Ooh, I know the perfect thing to do. Once again, spending resources on very dumb ideas. I'm gonna get 2 more buckets. You could probably put together what I'm doing. Go to the cows here, get some milk, and then 2 sugar. Pretty sure, was it egg sugar or I don't know. We'll actually have unnamed here. Unnamed. Okay, please make the cake, please. Just bake it and stuff while hopefully in time for. You're not invited. Neither are you. Alright, yeah, so just put these in here. Pretty sure this is correct. And just bake that up in time. And there. Thank you. We just gotta wait for the sun to set. Let me actually show something quickly in the cave that I haven't shown yet. Because this could be very useful. These doors here, they actually, well, I use doors to signify it because that's the only thing I have. I don't think I've gotten there yet. Or have I? Oh, sorry. And, let's just use the other door because this one is a bit of a journey. This one is right next to what I want to show. Both of these lead to geodes. Oh my god, that is beautiful. So yeah, so luckily we have geodes here. Nothing is broken, so everything's good. Just put dirt here just to make sure we have a nice staircase. So yeah, so we have access to amethyst, so we can make stuff like amethyst. Amethyst box. We can make tinted glass. And also a telescope. Also armor trimming if we ever end up finding some. It feels weird, like the stone looks quite shiny. Anyways, now we got sleep. I'm pretty sure most of this is mob free. That section over there is very lit up, but it's mostly mob free. And no, we'll keep the hunger points. Ooh, wait, the armor's shiny. And with that, happy 100 days in this world. Fortunately, this is not 100 days Minecraft challenge. Either way, it'd be a very boring one. Alright, unnamed guy. Hopefully you have finished. And you have! Hooray! Let's... And we can have it together. Just put it here. Delicious. Unfortunately, I cannot finish it all. But, happy 100 days. And welcome back. Alright, first, you could probably already see my hotbar that I have a diamond shovel. that has efficiency 1. Once again, I got from the Toolsmith. They're also offering axes, which I'm gonna need soon. Also, it's efficiency 1. Over here, I've been breeding a lot of the animals, except the pigs, because we lack carrots or, beetroot or potatoes, which is the one things that they eat, but I can't get any of those. I've been expanding quite a bit. I've been covering over lots of the dark areas. Over here, farm's been growing. I extended about 3 blocks after mining here. Yeah, I'm still working on expanding all of it. It's become a lot more easier with the diamond shovel, but I'm still put into the stone pickaxes if I don't want to use it all. I've been collecting gold and redstone, but I've already used a lot for Pingoa here. Little minecart trail that leads down. I can at least show this part here. This part leads to the iron level. And down there, the redstone and gold with a cave I found. There's another dungeon that didn't like the things I need. I still need to actually craft those rails to place it in. So yeah, we're not going back here. And since I don't have a lot of gold and redstone, it's a little bit bumpy up, but it's, good to save the saturation. Alright, anyways, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's actually talk with Unnamed over here. It's still working out a name. And there's still a cake here. No, it's... Hold up, we're gonna finish this cake. 100 days have long passed already. We are in day 137 currently. Right, that should use some hunger bar. 37 days. This cake is 37 days old. Alright. Now we can move you out the way. Put you with this other crafting table. You'll see a lot of the dirt and cobblestone I've collected from all of that. Got more music discs of just 13 and cat. Yeah, pretty much everything is the same. Inventory here is a mess. Like, I've got gunpowder right here when there's more gunpowder right there that I can just slap together. Alright, what's our mission today? A storage system. Coincidentally, we were just talking about it. So coincidentally. Also, if I look here... Yeah, I apologize if there was any llamas harmed, which they weren't. The leaves fell from the sky. I apologize if any llamas were harmed in getting those leads. I didn't realize, I forgot that you can now craft them without slime balls. And I still haven't crafted any leads. I just got, 4 more that dropped. And there were some annoying wandering traders at my farm, coincidentally, at the same time, that were stomping on my crop, so I had to ask them kindly to leave. Alright, so a storage system. We're obviously not going to go automatic. We don't have enough iron or redstone to make it automatic, but like a system that can easily find our stuff. I might have a plan. It is all going to depend on if this will actually fit. But I'm going to do some calculations, and let's actually hop over to the creative world. And my creative world is not a copy of this world. It's just on a super flat where I simply did the thumbnail of me. So yeah, let's just quickly hop over there. Alright, so I counted the entire creative inventory. I did it more simpler. I just said, okay, 1, scroll down, and then 2. Use the clicker to help, but everything here that you're about to see, it's more approximate than actually. Because there are probably a lot of mistakes with calculations, and I might change my mind and stuff. But after my count, the total creative items in 1.21.7 is 1,773. Of course, I had to first eliminate the unobtainable stuff from Survival Minecraft, including spawn eggs, unminable blocks like bedrock or whatever that thing in the deep dark is. You'll see it whenever I go to the deep dark. Luck potions because they're in the game but they're uncraftable for some reason, and spawner slash vaults. So it goes down to a still pretty big 1,671. So then I decided to knock down things that were just very similar to Creative Tab, paintings, potions with the same level, just copper that's just weathered, that can, easily be changed in copper? Goat orange, for example. This knocks it down to 1,435, so pretty big. So then I took down stuff that were still dyeable. So that are dyeable, like I could just grab the basing and just dye it because dyes are going to be in the chests. Knock this down, we get 1,194, still in the thousands. Now this is the iffy part, stackables, things I could just put together. Wood, stone, bricks, patterns, like banner patterns or trims, and plant stuff. This part is definitely the iffy bit. The reason why is because I might change my mind midway. I can only count things in the creative inventory, give an estimate, and of course not everything is going to be exact. But an approximate 614, which is actually manageable. What that means is basically there's going to be 614 like rows. But I am going to split it up similar to this. My original idea was to make an ABC order, but maybe I'll just leave that for the unique role. So like in one row we might have like a bunch of redstone stuff, and then another, with all the planks. So what I'm gonna do instead of just giving approximate just going to my Minecraft world, I'm actually gonna try and build what it will kind of look like, because if I get like something wrong, it's gonna be painful to do it. And on top of that, I lack a lot of the stuff that are gonna be in the storage system, and I want to build the build around it while also making it extendable. But I don't want it very small. Then I'm gonna have to change it later. Yeah, hopefully that's understandable. Basically, I want the finished product before building. I want to know how it'll look. And also make it expandable when there's new items. There's gonna be new items. This is Minecraft. It's being updated regularly and still 1.21. We are in 1.21.7. This is crazy how far Minecraft's gotten. And there's already 1.20.8. I need to update there. Anyway, so I'll see you after I have sorted all of this out. So this is gonna be painful. Alright, I did all of these chests. I went through as much items as I could. I put a lot of the stuff together. Like potions, tip arrows with arrows, a lot of the stuff like that, and I've been able to shorten it down to 143 chests, which is still a lot. And I put into categories. So over here we have wood, we have the stones and bricks, valuables, dyeables, natural stuff, plant stuff, or like plant and oceans, and I guess the deep dark back there, lights and redstone, armors and tools. We've got just, I guess, random junk and items and small usabilities. Just a lot of the stuff that don't fit with the other categories, and food related items. I also did a more better sorting here on what I want together. The windstone, dirt and leaves, dyeables and redstone. I didn't break that. Viables and junk, and tools and food. So if we were to do this, first off, we would have 143 chests. Doubling that would mean 286 chests. That means we'll need 572 logs. And then we also need to do the items frames, which is another 143 logs. linked to 715 logs, and also 143 leather. So this is going to be very grindy and not in the video. We're actually going to hop back on the server, the world. Of course, not all of the chests are going to be filled because we have no deep dark items, no netherite, a lot of black armor, and we don't exactly have a lot of luck. Oh, it's thunder. First thunderstorm, but I ain't dealing with that. Especially because that entire thing is made out of wood. If that gets struck by lightning instead, I don't think I want to use mangrove wood because that thing is a pain. There is one, I think the best wood type to actually mine here is either spruce or birch. I don't think I've actually ever mined a birch tree before. Also, luckily we got the diamond axe now we can get, so this will make it easier. Because the problem with oak trees is that this happens. I got two right here. Cows, we have like a lot of wheat. And of course we got the farm in the back that you can constantly put. So over here we can actually grab the birch tree with birch saplings. That'll be actually a good thing to farm with. The spruce is also good, I think. Although, my problem with spruce is that when you fully grow it, there will be a lot of pots, so it kind of look ugly. But actually, now that I think about it, I think spruce is the way to go. Although the tree is relatively large, it's just a straight column, and you can just do stairs up and do it from the top down. So we're just gonna go up here and mine one of these spruce trees to hopefully get a spruce sapling. I have not done the calculations on how many. Okay, we got the saplings. Just okay, I have not done the calculations on how many stacks that would be. About 10 stacks of logs. Let's grab this. So we need 10 stacks of logs and, well, a little bit more. 11 stacks. 11 stacks of logs, so yeah. I am not playing through with you guys. I'm just talking a bit before I have to go and grind. Wait, did I not get a single spruce sapling? What? That's dumb. But this is where I leave you guys for the time being. I think that the storage can't fit in that area, but it's gonna take up a lot of space and I'll have to continue expanding. So while I get prepared to get all of these 700, no, sorry. Sorry. 715 logs. It'll probably just be a jump cut for you. It'll probably take like a couple hours for me. So I'll see you then. Well, I mined a lot of logs. I'm pretty sure more than I need, because here's 10, 11. I did mine a good amount. It's just this part is a little bit extra. Assumingly. And I'll probably be cleaning up here. Because, yeah, there's pots all everywhere. I still do need leather, though, so... luckily, that will actually help upgrade our butcher. Before I go on to do that, because I've have a feeling I'm gonna go through multiple rounds because leather is not a guaranteed drop. I am probably gonna be smelting quite a bit of stone. I feel like it'll also make for a good aesthetic. I might be thinking about going for a warehouse aesthetic. But I'm also probably gonna use deep slate. So I'll be seeing you when all of that is done. And transition time. Alright, well, I've finished cooking all the stone. I've killed all the cows. You might have noticed I'm at 50 plus levels. I've got my diamond axe. And I recently unlocked the diamond pickaxe. I seriously actually got mine diamonds for the first time. I swear I'm gonna get diamond armor, diamond tools before I actually find a diamond. We have all this stuff here. We have an extra shovel here because in case this one breaks, because we're actually gonna first mine out the plot. I already figured out how big it's going to be. It's going to be 35 by 18, just the floor. Question is, which way do I want facing? So might have to be this way because I'm not sure if 35 fit here. So if I were to dig there, I'm trying to imagine. I mean, if I wanted something, I would have to come here. Maybe a little bit more here. Okay, so from there to there. So that would kind of be like the big width of it. I think this will do. So then we mine back here. Oh wait, I also gotta remember that it's gonna be a little bit bigger, so because of the walls. This is just the floor that I'm building here. But I think this will do. So I might have severely underestimated how much stone we're gonna need. So I've put that there and compared to that, or here. There we are missing quite a bit of stone. On top of that, we lack any that can be used over there. Luckily, I think I could put more stone to be smelted, or cobblestone to be smelted while we build that. Luckily, it's just, yeah, we're just on the grays of it. Put that there, put that there. We should be good. We don't really have any stone floored anything. It's mostly going to be a stone build since we have a huge abundance of them. Alright, now we can actually do the chests here. I'm hoping I have everything correct. I was very precise, but not full on accurate. I have 2 chats left. My mind, I'm hoping that wasn't the wood that I needed for the item frames. Yeah, I want to use chiseled. We'll try out chiseled stone bricks. I think I can deal with this. Um, it's just the walls here I'm thinking about. It's probably gonna be a mix between stone and deep slate. The question is, what kind of deep slate do I want? And why am I missing some deep slate from my inventory? Honestly, let's do this. From how it is, I think I am gonna definitely use deep slate more sparsely. I got how much? 18. This works, this works. But not how I want. Hold up. Let me try something else. There we go. The reason why I did that is because it wouldn't be symmetrical. Okay, so it'll be a 2, then that. Oh yeah, I could do this. Are you kidding me? I need 6 stone bricks and 6 cobble deep slate. Whatever. And with that, this layer should be done. I'm gonna do something with the deep slate now that I want to do. And we're gonna do it now. Because I can do English. We're gonna use the deep slate tiles here. I do love them. Unfortunately, once again, we didn't have a lot of deep slate. Because I haven't gotten too much mining. So that I am a little bit of time crunch with getting this video out. So like, you know, like a storage container, which is also how it will work on getting bigger. I'm gonna stack these up, and if they've pretty much reached the top, which now that I'm thinking about, if I want this, I wouldn't be able to go up there unless I make this top slabs. Could the chest open if there's a slab above it? I have not thought about that. Because if it's here... Guess not. I if it's just a slab, it works. I wouldn't do this, but okay, I just wanted to test that. Also, I think it would look better if kind of like did it like that. I'm dumb. I want to use the polished deep slate. That's what I wanted to kind of look like shutters. I forgot that it scrolls down. I am probably gonna go back into the mines just so I can get just a little bit more deep slate. Just so I can get my original idea across. Oh yeah, and here's the cave I found. Or over here's where I came from. I heard a skeleton, so I knew there had to be a cave. I didn't realize it would be this grandiose. There we go. Polished deep slate. That's what I want. These look like shutters in my opinion. And one thing I've built in creative, I actually use them as shutters. You know, this is probably a little, less like stylized build, but it is meant to have the industrial look because it's gonna be a little storage area. But if I ever come across cracked stone bricks, which I don't exactly know, wait, can I make it here? No, I don't know how to make cracked stone bricks. I think you just have to find. If I ever come across it, I'll probably add to that build. So here we can make these slabs and actually start working on it. These are definitely far from enough. Should be enough to suffice until the rest smelt. Anyways, time lapse. Alright, I finished the roof and we already have an infestation. Right, they're evil in the dark. Here in the corners, I do want to add these walls. One, because I had them. Okay, there's a zombie in there. You know what, before that appears, I'm actually gonna do the light, like, quickly. I'll do it here is kind of reminiscent, once again, of containers. Yeah, that's why I want to do it, because there's a creeper in there. Right, it should be fully lit here, and on the roof, too. I don't want to be like, oh, okay, here's my very valuable items. A group just, like, dive bombs from the top. Then we can use this, once again. Search up stick. Right. I want to make sure I'm good. And here we can actually get item frames. Ooh, glowing item frames would be good, except I don't have glowing item frames. Now, for the process of actually putting items in the item frames, I'm gonna do that off camera because I can barely recall anything. Most I know is this. Perfect. Never mind, I don't even have that correct. See you there. Alright, I put all the items in the item frames. Once again, there's empty stuff. I did try to fill some of them by making new items that I do not actually have. And then there was that one glowstone I got from a witch. So this will be forever empty until we get to the nether. Anyways, now here's a fun thing that is not fun for me. We are now actually going to sort it. It's just gonna be, I wouldn't say quick. It would be lengthy. But just a time lapse of me sorting. So let's get to it. With that, everything has been moved here. All the chests over there are gone. Except for the barrel, because I need the barrel and the crafting table. If anyone was paying close attention, they would have realized that there was a huge cut in the thing. That was totally because that was because I didn't want to bore you guys with that thing, and totally not because I forgot to press continue recording after I paused it for a second, and I was too tired to care when I realized. Day 3 and I have a storage system. Or episode 3. Um, we're in day 164 and I just finally made the storage system. But I am taking my time with this series. It took so long that all those farms are ready to be harvested. But I'm too tired to deal with this. I'm out.